Hello, everyone. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Chloe.
And
this is Chloe and the Why.
I feel like we're going to jump into kind of like our why of why we're doing this podcast.
Yeah.
But we also talked about doing our fun rock, paper, scissors segment.
Yes, we must.
Okay, so we'll explain. So we're going to do a rock, paper, scissors segment at the beginning of every podcast. And we're each bringing our own drink. And neither of us know what drink we have. But this is what we're going to be sipping on throughout the podcast. We're going to find out whose drink we're drinking. I'm nervous.
You ready? I'm also
But
scared.
I'm also really excited to know what you brought. But I'm also nervous because you seem like you're up to something.
No, I would never be.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay, are we doing like 2 out of 3 or is
I
it
feel like
just
it's just got to be
one?
like one and done.
Okay, now is it like rock, paper, scissors or is it like...
I feel like it's like rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, this makes sense because we're the same person. This is just gonna go on forever. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Haha. Okay.
I'm scared it has something to do with pickles.
I'm not. Whoa, it's a little soon for me to be mean to you like that.
Yeah, that's how I felt for this one. I was like, I'll show you later what I brought.
I did bring a really thick juice.
If you want me to throw up, that is the correct thing to bring.
Yeah, it's kind of like a smoothie, which I know is your favorite thing. So,
It's
but it's
so
warm,
icky.
though. But it's warm, so it's like a
It's
warm
been in my bag
smoothie.
all day.
Yeah. And I used heavy cream to make it.
Yum.
Yeah,
I love that. Heavy cream,
a heavy cream
And just-
smoothie that's warm.
full fruit juice.
Yeah, full fat, full fruit juice, full everything.
I love that.
Yeah,
I'm very excited and warm.
yeah.
Should we have it and throw it in the microwave, actually?
Oh gosh. No, I was thinking you could put it in a pot and just kind of like heat it up stovetop.
Oh, that feels right. Especially with the heavy cream, then it doesn't like curdle.
Yeah, I honestly thought it would maybe make like a thick layer on top.
Yeah. Kind of
you know
like
what I mean?
the top, like an egg white top on like a cocktail.
Exactly. And you just kind of got to
It's
break
heavy
it
cream.
in. And then just like the bottom is just, thin liquid.
That scares me. This whole conversation frightens me.
Our drinks have a right. Oh, wow. Our drinks have a right.
Wait, cute.
Okay, so I have to explain why I got this though. I was like trying to figure out, and the first thing that came to my mind was like champagne or something, but I don't like champagne anymore. But I was like, champagne would be fun because it's the first time we're filming our podcast, and I just wanted to kind of celebrate this new chapter with you.
Wait, this is cute. I love this.
So I got sparkling wine.
Cute.
Yeah, and the lady said this one should be really good. So hopefully she was right.
Wait, I'm so
We're gonna find
excited.
out.
Okay, your drink was way better than my drink.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, do I get to know what yours is now? Now that
I don't know.
like,
Do I tell you
mine?
now?
Or is it just like a
or do we-
surprise later if we
Yeah,
break
give me a
into it?
surprise
Yeah,
later.
okay. Okay, well, while I am pouring this drink, I was curious because earlier we tried so hard, by the way, today not to talk to each other so we wouldn't ruin all of the fun things to talk
literally,
about during this
all day.
podcast, which was so challenging.
Mhm. We made a rule all day that we weren't going to talk. And then we lasted until like
I think it was like
4:30, right?
Yeah. 4:30.
And then we talked for almost 2 hours.
There's like camera equipment in here, so I was like, don't let this
It just hits every light.
Just cracks the lens. And we're like, all right, we'll come back and film a different day. But anyway, so earlier you were going to tell me something about the gym. And that is something that I want to talk about on here because I feel like we're both so big about the gym. And I would love to know what you were going to tell me.
It was a rough morning at the gym for me.
Wait, why?
Well, let's just say I left the gym today Googling.
This was the worst champagne pour anyone's ever seen. But that's fine.
Good. That's like the milk top that you were talking about.
Disgusting. I'm less excited for this champagne now.
I left the gym today Googling how long after hitting your head.
Wait, stop pouring. Stop pouring while you're laughing.
How long after hitting your head can you go to sleep?
Wait, what did you do?
Oh my gosh. I went to go put my mic mat away and then there was like the chest press machine and like I tried to duck under it, but I just like didn't duck far enough. And I like literally smashed my head. I'm surprised you cannot see it. Like this is entirely
oh my
like,
gosh, I do see it now.
all the way up here. And when I left, And then,
Oh, it's like a goose egg.
yeah, I've never ran out of the gym fast enough.
Really?
And the man next to me was like asking if I was okay. And I was like, I just got to go. I got to go right now.
Were you just like embarrassed or what?
Oh, yeah. And it was loud.
And scared probably too.
Oh, I
you were
was
like,
so
that
startled.
That felt really hard.
So startled.
Oh my god.
And then like all I wanted to do was go to bed. So I did.
but not before Googling how long after hitting my head.
Well, yeah, because I just want to make sure I was like not going to die.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. And I'm here. So we're all good. I didn't cry in the gym.
Oh,
I just
good.
ran.
That would be a good song title, Crying in the Gym.
Crying in the gym.
What's that song by Camila Cabello? Oh, Crying in the Club.
Crying in the Club.
Yeah, we could actually just do a little remix of that, like a little Weird Al Yankovic moment. And it's just actually the story of you hitting your head really hard in the gym, and it's called Crying in the Gym, and it's about your experience.
But I can't go back there now.
Yes, you can. Wait, that's so funny. I don't know. Oh, I think it was a TikTok where this girl, she was at the gym and first of all, cheers. Sorry. Cheers. But this girl, she was at the gym and she was like had her headphones on and she was like in one of those rooms where like, you know, they like will do classes and like you can do like yoga in them and stuff. And she said that she felt herself fart. But she had her headphones in, and so she couldn't tell if it was like, you know, just like a chill little like
just like kind of
like no one's gonna hear that, or if it was like a really loud fart. And so she was like, I don't know if I can show my face here again because I don't know how obnoxious that was. So she was like, I think I'm just gonna go with never coming back to this gym. No, I think I'm just gonna leave and never come back.
You gotta cancel the gym membership and then move on with your life.
Yeah.
There's plenty of other gyms out there.
Yeah. But that's what that reminded me of. That's so funny. I also did the gym today.
How was it? Did you hit your head?
No. But it was really good. The new program that I'm doing with Savannah.
Yes.
Yeah. It has me do Stairmaster sprints, which I've never done before, which I thought reading that I was going to have to like run up the Stairmaster. And I was like, this has got to be like
That's what I'm envisioning.
Yeah. I was like, this has got to be dangerous.
I'm thinking it's like on like not 15 or 16 and you're
yeah, like literally just but no, it's like you're at like 11. So it's like super fast walking pace. And then you like drop down to like 4 and do like so it's like 30 seconds on at like 11, 10 to 12, which I've been doing 11. And then like a minute walking at like 3 or 4. And so I've been doing the 4 and it's hard. At first you're like, okay, a minute at 4 after doing only 30 seconds of 11, this is going to be no problem. And then you get into minute 30 and you're just like,
is it 30 minutes total?
30 minutes. Yeah. Well, for today, because it was cardio and abs today.
By 30, I'd be like, I don't even think I go on the Stairmaster like longer than like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I never did. Well, I think I would do like 15 sometimes, but I never would go that long either. But like the minimum time she has me do Stairmaster is 20 minutes. And I was just like, okay, so now I understand why I haven't been seeing results.
Like, something's adding up.
Yeah. I was like, oh, so it's supposed to be harder than what I was doing. And that's how you see results. I understand. But no, it's been really good. I have been loving doing her program.
Big cute. I love that.
Yeah, I feel like I should give her a little shout out on here since we're talking about her. But I think her Instagram handle is like Sav Wright, but it's Savannah Wright. And she's awesome to follow. She's so inspirational and she's just like a gal's gal.
She's amazing.
She's awesome. And she's doing like all these really fun challenges right now, like Fit Girl Fall Challenge. And then she's doing like a challenge coming up for winter and she does one-on-one training. And yeah, she's the best. So if you want a good fitness gal to follow, and she also has a podcast too. Well, so I thought we could talk about like what our why is on why we wanted to start this podcast. Actually, we should tell the story of how we first came up with the name of this podcast. Yes,
because it's been like, I mean, now it's like almost, it's got to be a little over 8 years in the making now, right?
I literally have to do the math. So,
well, because I've lived here a little over 8 years.
Okay, so it had to have been right before then. So it's almost 9 years ago then.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Chloe and I played, actually, I think it was our going away show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. I think you left right after that.
Yep.
Because we had time to go get coffee and donuts. I don't know if we had donuts, but it was at that donut place. And and then that was when you were saying that you were leaving, and I was like, I think I might move to Utah. Remember?
Yeah.
Wasn't that right after the show?
And I don't know why. I couldn't remember if you were moving to Utah or if you had just moved back. No, you
No,
had
I
to
was-
have just been going there.
I was going to, because I remember you were like trying to be a good friend, and you were like, Chloe, I don't know if you should move to Utah for a boy. I think maybe you should stay. No, I was not having it. I was not going to listen.
No, you said I am going to
Yeah,
Utah.
I'm going to be doing that.
I will be going
Yeah.
to Utah. But yeah, so Chloe and I played our like going away show, and it was like we have known each other probably a little bit longer than that.
Yeah.
Probably closer. I don't know. I'm trying to think like the first time we met, which would have been at Adams.
I remember Matt was so excited because you were at WSU, and I think you had like taken a little bit of a break from music. And I remember he came into the studio, not a day that you were there, because he was recording some of his own stuff, and he was like, Adam, you have to hear Chloe's new project. Like, it is just next level. Yeah, he was raving about you and was just like, this new stuff that she has is just like incredible. Like, you've got to work with her on it and hear it. And then the next time was the first time I met you when you came to the studio to work on that project that Matt was raving about, which was amazing. I think that was a project that you did. What is it called? Is it Firework, or what is the song? Lightning, yeah. That one. I love that song. But yeah, I think it was that project.
Wait, that's so wild.
Yeah. So that was probably, almost 10 years ago.
Yeah. So then we both played like our going away show, and then
It was me, you, and She Is We, yeah?
Yeah, She Is We.
At El Corazon.
And didn't Matt play too? I swear, because didn't Matt and Trisha play like a set?
No, I don't think so, because I think you and Matt played together as...
Like, I thought that we played, but then they also played a couple songs.
Maybe.
Because weren't we in the, it's not the clown room.
Oh, yeah. So Elko is like this really rundown, but I think amazing venue. I don't know if it is anymore. I've heard it's not, but at the time it was iconic.
And it was all we had.
Yeah, it was all we had. That's not true. Chop Suey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool venues there now. Anyways, getting sidetracked. But yeah, so Elko was like the one that everyone knew. Anyway, so there was Elko, and then next door, the clown room. I cannot believe you called it the clown room. It's called the Fun House.
Okay, well, like...
So Elko's like the big side where like the bigger bands would play, right? And then the side where we were,
the clown room,
the not so big bands, was called the Fun House, or the Clown Room, known by Chloe.
That's really all I remember.
Yeah, and it's fun house sized, if that makes sense. Or I don't know if that's like the right way to say that, but do you get what I mean? It's like tiny. It's like microscopic compared to Elko.
I think in my brain I associate it too with like the clown house, because I remember one time we like played with this band there, but it wasn't a band. It was like the Wiggles, but like no one knew they were like the Wiggles. I'm dead serious.
Wait, you're saying it wasn't the Wiggles, or it
wasn't the Wiggles?
Oh, but they were like
it
the
was
Wiggles.
like the Wiggles. and so that
Wait,
memory,
hold on. Like in the way they were dressed, or the way that they
all of the above. Yeah, all of the above. Yeah,
that's so funny.
So that's one of
Who
my
knew we needed a second Wiggles?
Nope, that's one of my core memories in the clown room.
That's funny. Okay, so yes, we played the Fun House. She Is We was the headliner.
Yep,
and
then,
after what were you gonna say?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was like I don't know if I should say this here, but that's why I'm
which
pausing.
Part you're about to say.
I was gonna throw my family under the bus.
Oh, okay, cool.
Was that what you were gonna do?
You were like, "Oh, you tell the story," and I was like, "I don't really know if I feel good about."
Yeah, you know what? I'll tell the story. Honestly, I'm in a season of saying things that I don't feel like I should say. So, basically, I'll say this. My family got a little too intoxicated, which is a common theme for them. And
mine.
Yeah. We bond over that.
Yep.
And so they were saying terrible, awful things in front of Chloe's family about how I was the better Chloe, which is just freaking awful and terrible and is absolutely atrocious behavior. I was so upset. But at the time, me and Chloe didn't know each other that well.
Like, we were not friends. And this and this spiraled.
The way that Chloe says we were
not friends. And we were especially not friends after that.
No, we actually weren't. Yeah.
And we did try to get coffee, and it kind of felt like maybe we were friends for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we quickly returned to not friends.
Yeah. Not like catty, not friends, to be clear. It was just like, it's not there.
Like, I'm going to take a hard pass.
Yeah.
We don't have to do that again.
Yeah. It was a hard swipe right? Is that right? No, left? I don't know.
Left.
It was a hard swipe left.
Left? Yeah.
But
well, actually, it was like a swipe right first, and then we like went on a date.
It was a mild. It was like you started to pull it right, and then it was like no. But no, yeah, which I fully blame on my family because I feel like that absolutely set us off on the wrong foot, which is so not fair because
it's just so funny to think about now because that was like because now like I'm really close with your family, I feel like, so it's really funny to think about.
Well, and also the people that were saying that were not the people that you're close with though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to specifically name drop. But anyways, but after that though, I felt so bad because I had someone come up to me and tell me that they were saying that because I didn't even hear that because I was on stage and whatever. And then someone came up to me and told me they were saying that. I think it might have been my sister actually, or someone like, I don't know, someone that was like, Chloe, your family is and so I came up to Chloe and was like, Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you've heard about this happening. And I just wanted to nip it in the butt because I didn't even know if you had heard yet. But I was so appalled. I was like, I just have to go talk to her just in case. Because I heard that your family was listening and was like upset. Yeah. So anyways, I went and apologized and was like, I'm so sorry. They're so annoying and obnoxious. And then I don't even think you had known yet. I didn't know yet. Just like threw, which I'm okay with because I was just trying to be an honest gal and I was just trying to like be straight up. But yeah, so that's how we started out.
Yeah, but then we got coffee and then we never talked again.
But we're missing the most important part that night is when we talked about doing Chloe and the Y.
Yeah, because then we were like trying to make it like not awkward between us, like like Chloe's family was all standing there talking about how much they hate me. And we were like, haha, we should start a YouTube channel.
Yeah. And I think it truly was like, it's so funny because we're so similar. And I think back to that moment and the way that you just said that, that's exactly how I was feeling. I was like, how can we just like create a friendship out of this terrible moment that just happened because I feel so terrible. And you were probably like, I feel so uncomfortable and I'm like really feeling insecure right now. But I'm going to try to make the best of this moment. And so we decided we were going to start a YouTube channel called Chloe and the Y.
And now here we are.
Yeah.
Almost 10 years later.
It feels so crazy. And so basically we figured Chloe and the Y, a play on our names because Chloe spells her name the normal way.
Chloe.
Yeah.
Which I guess is not normal too because now it's like spelled with a K.
Yeah, that's true. There's so many ways now. I guess to me, even the Bratz doll was CLOE. Yep. Yeah. And then mine is CHLOEY. So we're Chloe and the Y, but it's fun because we're going to, I don't know, just talk about why we do music and why we do what we do. And so a big part of that today is why we're doing Chloe and the Y podcast. So to kick off, tell me what's been going on for music with you.
Well, I feel like when we left coffee, I was doing like a solo, just like my like Chloe project. And then it morphed into like Chloe and Matt, the duo.
Yeah.
And then we moved to Tennessee and then we started Rich Love, the band.
Yeah.
And then we were in that for, I think like 4 years up until like the pandemic. And then had some traumatic good things happen there. And then
traumatic good things.
Yeah. All the good things. And then that ended. And then I was working on like my project then, but then I had some family things come up. So I've been taking a break for the last like few years. But now I'm just like starting to record music again.
Yay. And I'm so excited for it.
I'm excited too. Chloe is pushing me to release a song.
Pushing, but also we've arrived.
Yeah, we get closer every day. And then some days not back away.
So tell me why you first got started in music. Like, I don't think I've ever even talked to you about this. Like, what was your initial draw to music and like why is it so important to you?
I really like when I don't know, I feel like it was something that I just like picked up when I was a kid and I never like put it down. Like, I feel like it was something that like just, I don't know. I don't even think it was something that I realized it was like something I was going after. Like I remember being like I wanted to do like every choir class like in elementary school and I wanted to go to like the all state choirs and I wanted to like do all the plays that had like music in them. I don't know. I feel like it's something that like found me. I mean, and my sister and brother love music too. So I feel like it was something that I was just like all like brought up around.
Did you pick up a guitar first or did you start singing first?
I sang first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if your sister like had the guitar around and you like picked it up or if you were like
No,
just singing first.
Cute. My stepdad, Kevin, actually taught Cassie how to play guitar.
Aww.
And then Cassie like taught me like my first like 4 chords.
Oh, I love
on
that.
guitar.
Wait, what were your first 4 chords on guitar?
I'm going to go with a standard C.
Yep.
A good G.
Yeah.
I'm going to say E minor.
Yes.
And D.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I would agree with you that those were mine too.
The other ones came way later in life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm still waiting for that day. Yeah, totally.
Well, that's why you switched to Dad Gad and you never look back.
Yeah, that's all Chloe plays in. It's just Dad Gad.
Only Dad Gad. Yeah. Dad Gad till I die.
And then Chase over here, you guys can't see him, but all of his guitars are just tuned to drop D.
Yeah.
So like I can't go to either of your guys' houses and pick up a guitar and play it.
We like sold our Gibson and Matt was like, we can get another guitar. But he was like, if we get one, he was like, the only deal is that like you can't
put it in
Dad Gad.
Wait, that's so funny.
So now I don't even want a new guitar because what's the point? I'm not going to play it. You know?
That's fair. That's fair.
What got you into music?
Well, so it's so interesting because I had like never really, I was in therapy like a couple weeks ago. I actually talked to you about this like right after I left. Well, I didn't tell you what we talked about, but I told you like how like eye-opening it was because I had never really thought about music, but in therapy or like to talk about that stuff. And my therapist was like, so why do you feel like music is so important to you? Like, why does it have this hold on you and this impact on you? Like when it feels like impossible in the industry and you feel like drowning or like you want to give up or whatever, like that feeling of never wanting to let it go. She was like, why do you feel like it has a hold on you? And that was like, I had never asked myself that question of like why it meant so much to me the way it did. And I realized it makes me feel understood. And I never thought about it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always have said that like one of the reasons I love music is because it connects me to other people. But I never looked at it introspectively of like why that fills my cup almost. Like I thought it filled my cup in the way of like making other people feel understood. But I never realized that it also kind of like went the other direction for me and made me feel understood. And so I would say that's why I do music, is to connect with people, help them feel understood. But now I understand to also make myself feel understood, to process feelings. Yeah, I think it's like so healing. In this last season of writing music, I found that to be so true, of just writing things that are so honest and vulnerable. I'm like, it's so healing. So I think that's why I've always turned to music, and without even realizing, I think it's always just been my best friend. It's been my pal.
No, I love that.
But my grandfather, he taught himself to play guitar. He's left-handed. I just think this is the coolest thing, which other people are probably like, whatever. But he taught himself to play guitar. He's left-handed on a right-handed guitar, like a normal guitar, right?
Yeah.
And I always thought that was like the coolest thing. And like he can hear a song and just instantly play the whole thing on piano, and just like he's just like,
that's so cool.
Oh yeah, he's just to me like a music genius, which he'd probably hear me say that and be like, oh what? But
they all do. I feel like anyone who is a music genius and then you say that, they're like, no,
that's ridiculous.
That couldn't be me.
Yeah. But so I always felt super inspired by him, and I also think he's got a great voice too. And yeah, so I loved growing up listening to him. And then my mom was in a band and she did like covers growing up, and I would go to every practice with like my giant earmuffs on to protect my ears, and I would sit right next to the speakers though and just like feel it through my body, like literally 3-year-old me. And so I think it's just, it's always been my pal, and I've always loved to write, like even not just songs, but like stories, like everything. I just such a great way to express yourself. And so I think I've just always been writing and singing for as long as I can remember. It's just always been my pal.
I feel that. It's kind of weird how things like that just like find you, and you're like, I don't know why I like this, but I do. Yeah,
and it feels so good. Like you can't even explain it, but you're like, this is everything to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to explain this. I almost felt guilty for saying this, but I was like, I think music makes me feel the most alive out of anything else in life. And I felt guilty for saying that because I was like, oh, there's so many people in my life that I love that make me feel alive and other things. But I think it's kind of true. Like, I think that like, it just brings out a different part of me. And it totally just makes me feel the most alive. And anything else that's going on in the world just melts away when I'm singing, writing, like anything, performing. Yeah.
No, I love that.
Yeah. And as far as my journey here, I guess to put us here in these chairs, Yeah, I was signed to a mini label. I'll make this so fast because it's kind of boring. Signed to a mini label when I was 14. It sucked, screwed me. After that, I started recording and writing music with Adam. And that's how me and Chloe met.
It's cute because I feel like both of our like first introductions to like recording music were both with Adam.
Yeah, which I love.
I did
He's
too.
a gem and he's the best.
He is the best.
Yeah. And so I started writing, and he just really believed in me in a way that like I felt like no one ever had outside of like my mom, like my mom's always been my biggest supporter, but like having that opinion from an outsider and him just being like, oh, like I remember when Matt came over the first time, he was like, you've got to hear this girl's vocals. And I remember thinking like, oh my God, he wants me to sing for someone else. Like, wow, he really thinks I'm good. Like, I don't know. So Adam always just like believed in me in that way that like really made me want more for myself out of music. And he convinced me to move to Nashville when you guys started Rich Love, because of course Chloe was in that band Rich Love she was talking about with Adam. And so I moved here to Nashville and then kept working with Adam until Rich Love was over. And then me and Adam basically on accident started our LXIX project, which was the super happy accident. And then now it's my full-time gig, and I'm just changing the name to Chloe Indica because Adam's not in the band anymore. But so that's the short and sweet version of that.
But we're both still recording with Adam.
Oh,
so
yeah. We love Adam.
We're back.
He's the best.
We're back where we started.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Full circle.
Yeah.
Wow. On the 10-year mark.
I know.
Bum, 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 bum. We figured you guys probably would need a little break from hearing us talk. Well, here we are to talk to you some more. So we're going to talk a little bit about these earplugs.
It's perfect because, like, let's say you get together with one of your friends. You're like, this is such a good idea. Haha, we should start a podcast. And then
I like where this is going.
Yeah. And then
I feel like I can relate to it.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. I feel like everyone goes through this at some point in their life. They think that something's a good idea. And then they realize
then they go for it. And then they have to listen to clips and editing, and they start to regret that decision.
Yeah. And like you just like forget how much you hate what you sound like.
And then it's about to go up and you realize that everyone else is going to hate what you sound like.
Oh yeah. If they don't already, but they do.
And so if you also are in that situation that we just described, something that would help
is earplugs.
Earplugs.
Yeah.
So if you want the best earplugs in the game, these ones will reduce all of the sound bites from your sounds.
They cut all the no frequencies can get through.
Doctor is saying to raise the image.
And watch, you can just put them in just like this. Bleep, bloop.
Yeah, so just gonna take it out of the package. Can you put an image of the earplugs in a package?
I can't hear you.
So make sure to get your earplugs today.
Yes, get them today.
They come at the low price of $9.99.
$9.99
for each earplug. So if you want two of them, that is going to be $20.
Okay, no, it'd be $19.98. Is that correct?
Get your earplugs today. I think people are going to get
brand.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, do we want to go into our next segment and share scary stories from Hip Hermitage?
Yeah, I'm down. Okay, except this one's not really a scary story that I found. And it honestly, it might not even be funny.
I'm going to just set this here. I'm scared to set it there, but it's resting up against the butterfly. It's fine. It's okay. It's going to be fine.
If not, Chase has got it.
Yeah. Dr. Chase.
Dr. Chase.
Yeah. Okay. What do you have, Chloe? Oh, I feel like mine's no good today. Wait, I should really explain what this is. Yeah. So basically, me and Chloe just do this already, where we're both in the Hip Hermitage and Hip Mount Juliet pages, which are basically community pages, right?
Yeah. But they're just silly.
Yeah, they're silly. Like, people complain about in our opinion, the most ridiculous things. Yeah.
Or they just say really just like crazy things that you're like, I wouldn't have personally posted that on the internet.
Especially in like a community page where you're like, I wonder how many people's business this actually was.
Yeah.
Or who wanted to know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, so we thought it would be fun to share these with you guys, but also for you guys to send any in if you're in.
Yeah. If you have any community groups that you're in and people post silly things, if you send them, we'll read them here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We will read them. But yeah, you go first.
I don't even know if this is going to be funny to anyone else, but I just think it's so...
Wait, I'm going to love it because it's funny to you.
Okay. Okay. Do we say who posted them or no?
No.
Okay,
Keep it
no.
anonymous.
Okay, but this one does have a name in it. Is that okay?
We'll just call her Sherry. Whatever the name is, sub it out with Sherry.
Sherry? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I want you guys to know that it has the full first and last name where I'm substituting in Sherry.
Okay, so Sherry Stewart.
Sherry Stewart.
Yeah.
Okay. So this post, I'm only going to read the first little bit, but it says, unfortunately, I have to go public with this because I don't want it to happen to anyone else.
I'm already into this post.
I was looking for someone to do a deep clean on my home, and long story short, Sherry Stewart didn't do everything that I paid her to do.
Oh.
Which I only think is funny because I'm just like, you just like full on outed someone just straight on your community page. Like, why?
I also want to know what she didn't do or what she did wrong.
I don't know. There's 32 comments on it.
I feel like the comments is probably where the juice is.
That is true.
Yeah.
See, I don't know that it's that funny, but it's funny to me.
Okay, well, tell me if you think this is funny.
Okay.
I have found multiple frogs in my
Is this recent?
3 days ago. Yeah.
Nice.
They're cold. They're getting cold. They're like, where can I go? I have found multiple frogs in my upstairs bathroom tub and toilet. I've read that this could be from a crack in plumbing. Has anyone experienced this? Do you know of a reputable plumber that can help? Which honestly, in my opinion, I think any plumber or anyone could maybe help you get the frogs out.
Yeah.
But then I understand the crack you might need more help with. But
yes. Or
yeah.
if they like keep showing up. But at that point, do you just make like a cute little museum of frogs?
Museum? Are they
Yeah.
dying first?
Okay.
Oh, you mean like a terrarium?
No, yeah, like a terrarium of
Okay,
frogs.
yeah.
No, I hope he's not killing them.
No, a lot of people are saying, I do hope you let these frogs loose.
Justice for the frogs
Yeah, justice for the frogs.
in Mount Juliet.
Yeah. And then there was that other one on here that I was talking about with Chloe earlier because I was just very confused. So I'm going to bring it up. This guy says that Tennessee is going to pass a law where you have to take a DNA test right after your child is born. And he says he supports it fully. But I'm confused.
We just have questions.
Yeah. So is the DNA test
For the mom
for the father
or for the baby?
And is the DNA test to know if like there's risks for the child's health? Like I could understand if you're like, oh, there's like, but don't you get tested for that beforehand? Like whether or not there's things in your DNA that could put like the child at risk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm confused on if this is like just to know for sure that you have the right baby. So my thought was when they take, and again, I don't know if this is just in the movies, but when they take the baby from the mother and then they bring it in the room.
Yeah, they like put them in the rooms
With the babies.
in the tubs.
Where in the tubs.
Other babies.
Yeah, there's like lots of babies and there's a bunch of tubs and they're all they're all in the tubs.
We know so much about.
Yeah.
this.
And at that point, are they getting confused about
Who goes where?
and are there just a lot of babies that are with the wrong families? And so
they're
they
like-
want to make sure
Like the only solution is to
Mhm.
DNA test them.
Yeah.
Match them back up with their
Exactly.
parents.
Or just a lot of dads out there convinced that their wives / people are cheating on them. And they're like, we just need to make sure. So I don't know. But this guy supports it fully. So I would say at this point, I'm in support if it's for the right reasons, but I need more information.
Yes. Like I have questions.
Yeah, I've got a lot of questions before
Lot
I
of
can fully
questions.
support
support it. But those are my hip hermitage. I didn't even look in Hip Mount Juliet. That's normally where the tea is.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're over in
I know.
Hermitage.
I know.
Okay,
It's just
I'll find a better one for next week. Well, yeah,
I liked yours.
she's okay. Sherry, I hope she still has a job.
Yeah, poor Sherry Stewart.
That's why I felt sad because I was like, this girl just like outed her. I'm like, what if that's her only gig? And now everyone in Mount Juliet that's on this page is like, I'm not going to work with Sherry anymore.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you. That's like 50% of the posts in Hip Hermitage.
It's sad.
It's just like people complaining about other people doing work on their house or their plumbing or whatever. That's probably why there's frogs in that lady's house, is because they had a bad plumbing experience. Oh, man.
By Sherry.
Yeah, that was also Sherry. Tell them, the audience, the wonderful audience, a little bit about what you do outside of music.
Outside of music.
What pays for music?
What? Yeah, literally. Well, I used to work for Chloe.
Wait, I like
With
it better if
Chloe.
you say at the coffee shop.
At the coffee
Yeah.
stand, which Chloe will tell you more about.
Yeah.
Which was so fun that we got to work together every morning. But then for the last couple years, I switched over and I work for my sister and my brother-in-law doing event production. So it's really fun. So we have like fun events like sumo and sushi and bacon, eggs, and kegs and Taste Washington. And we're doing the Pokemon holiday party this year.
That's fun.
Yeah, it should be really fun.
What is your favorite event that you guys do?
I feel like sumo and sushi is my favorite one.
Yeah.
Just because I love Kanishiki and I like love all the sumo wrestlers because like, I don't know, they're just like the nicest people. And it's like, it's so fun to be on the road with them because like a lot of the sumo wrestlers that come, it's like their first time to like the United States and like their first time in the cities. And so at the end of each weekend when we're like wrapping up the weekend shows, we'll go and do like a photo shoot and video shoot in the city. And so we get to take them to like all the like major landmarks in the city. And it's just like cute to see them seeing things for the first time.
Yeah. I also feel like as a consumer, that one's the most unique to me because like anyone can, I mean, not anyone, but I just mean there's so many events like that have like wine tastings and like different food tastings and like beer and all that stuff. But like, I don't know, sumo and sushi is like so cool. I've never heard of an event like that before, y'all. So that's so cool.
But yeah, it's really fun.
Very fun.
Do you want to talk about yours?
Yeah. So on a day-to-day, I run said coffee shop that Chloe was talking about, which more and more lately, it's been more music than coffee shop, but which is amazing. But
which is the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal. But lots of coffee shop biz on the day to day, which used to look like working inside the shop and serving up coffee for people. But now it looks more like just kind of being behind the scenes and doing a lot of like the marketing stuff and figuring out like, you know, where we're going, like what's the next steps for the business and just all the really fun stuff, financials and honestly boring stuff is what I mean by that.
No, it's all exciting stuff.
Yeah. So that is what I do. We have 2 shops now, which is so fun.
It's so exciting.
As of this year. So that was like a huge thing. But yeah, that's what I do. I don't have a lot more to say about that.
You said that's enough.
Yeah. We can talk more about it later. I'm sure it'll come up at another time. But yeah, and then something else that's really exciting I wanted to share earlier with Chloe, and I couldn't because I saved it for right now.
Man, I'm excited.
Is about a year ago, I was trying to get to 250,000 followers on TikTok. And it was my goal. I was like, I really want to get to it by January. And I got off of tour last October, November. And I just kind of went into this depression, as Chloe knows. And it was just a really tough season. And my goal was to hit 250 in January of last year when I released Breakups for Dummies. And my mental health just went into a steep decline and I lost all motivation and desire to post anything. And so that goal kind of just like dwindled away. And in the last couple of months, I've fully committed to myself again and chose to believe in myself even when I am faking it. And I hit 250,000 followers today on TikTok.
Yay!
And so I'm so
congratulations. But I love
Thank
that.
you. I wanted to tell you earlier so bad because I was so excited. And then I was like, Chloe, don't say this here for the podcast.
Wait, that's so exciting.
Yeah, I was really proud of myself. Just because like it's probably a small feat for like lots of people. But
no,
it was just like, I don't know.
That's like a huge milestone.
Yeah, I just really want, I think because I set it as a goal for myself almost a year ago now, I was like, and then I kind of gave up on myself for a little bit. It kind of just really meant something to me when I was like, oh, I hit that.
I'm
still
so proud
capable
of you.
doing
That's
this.
so exciting, Chloe.
Thank you. I'm really excited. Hopefully it just keeps growing.
It will. It definitely will.
But yeah. Well, this was so much fun.
This is so much fun.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I'm excited for the next one.
I am too.
I have to go. I have to go practice a song.
Oh, okay.
Practice. So I'm going to go. But this was fun. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to our first podcast. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Are you gonna call me?